Is this pause a so-called humanitarian gesture or a public relations tactic maneuver to ease international backlash?
Thank you, Hala, for having me.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you. Evidently, from Israel's track record, probably this is Israel just trying to alleviate the immense pressure it is under right now by the international community and by its Arab neighbors as well. And the Europeans, in particular, also have taken a very hard stance against what has been going on in Gaza. For 4 months, Israel has placed Gaza under a full embargo, barring any significant quantity of humanitarian aid from properly entering the Gaza Strip and reaching its recipients. Instead, they have constructed the so-called Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, which is basically a front for both the Israeli Army of Occupation and proxies of the Trump administration, unfortunately, and they oversaw the distribution of aid. However, instead of distributing aid, they were massacring aid seekers on a daily basis. Over 1,000 people died while attempting to receive humanitarian aid from this foundation's distribution points. So, as you can see, this, of course, naturally resulted in famine breaking out in many parts of the Gaza Strip, scores of people dying out of famine, in addition to also, of course, thousands of people dying due to the Israeli violent attacks on throughout Gaza. So it led to substantial outrage internationally, and Egypt and many other Arab countries have spearheaded the efforts to muster international support for the idea of pressuring Israel to allow the entry of humanitarian aid. So now it seems that Israel is trying to live with this pressure and is trying to absorb it by making some PR gesture. I'll use the words you used, Hala,
Yes.
by letting in some humanitarian aid, by applying some so-called humanitarian pauses of hostilities so that the aid can reach its recipients, allowing airdrops by some Arab countries like Jordan and the United Arab Emirates, allowing a few hundred trucks over the past few days to enter from Egypt into the Gaza Strip through the Karam Abu Salim border crossing, of course, after rigorously inspecting these trucks, which delays their entry anyway. So they are making these gestures in order to reduce the amount of pressure.